What's up, everybody? It is your girl Jan, and I know, guys, it's been a very long time, and I just want to say welcome back to everybody. No, you know, a lot of persons have been asking Jan what's happening, what's going on with the videos. We've not been hearing from you, and the truth is, I had taken a break. No, guys, I am back. I am back, and I'm just so grateful and so thankful for everyone that has reached out. And I was just watching something on the Jennifer Hudson show, and she said something that resonated so deeply with me. And I must say shout out to my mentor, one of my mentors that has always had my back. And she said to me, Jan, your videos are so inspirational and they always touch hearts and lives, and I am so grateful to have you in my life. And she says you have stopped doing the videos and persons always look forward to it. I always look forward to it. So I must say a beautiful shout out to one of my greatest mentors, and that is Jillian Ashman. I know, right? So thank you to everyone. And have you ever wondered, like, are you doing something impactful? Are you doing something of worth? Is this really what you have been blessed to do? And every single time that I take a break from the videos, or something happens that I don't get to record a video or to put out a video, persons always say, hey, what's going on? We need to hear from you. These videos really bless my heart and they're really inspirational. And I just want to thank God for the gift that he has given me, the gift of speaking life into other people's life. And it is so beautiful when you can go through things, you can still stand. You can go through things and you can still shine. You can still have the grace of God upon your life. And what I just want to bless you with this time, guys, it is so late right about now. It's probably after about 11 or 12 o'clock in the night. But I really want to share this word with you because I'm up, and I decided, I was inspired, and I decided to just get up and get back into it. That my fear is great, but the grace of God upon my life is greater. And it dawned on me that there are a lot of things that I never did because I was fearful. There are a lot of things that I didn't want to step into because I was fearful. But I get to understand that the grace of God is so much bigger and greater on my life than what my fear is. And so I have to get out of my comfort zone. I have to get out of thinking that maybe I'm not built for this, or maybe this is not what I'm supposed to do, or maybe all these different maybes have caused me to live in this little square that I have put myself in. Not the Lord, not my mentors, not real friends and real family who are really there to support and guide me. But I mean, just me being fearful of the maybes, of the what ifs, of I don't think, all of these little things, or I don't feel like. All of these little things have caused me to just keep, putting myself in this little square, and the box keeps on getting smaller and smaller and smaller because I'm so, fearful. But I realize that the grace of God is greater than my fear. So what do I do now? What do I say now? Do I just sit and say, oh, I cannot do this because I'm fearful? No, I have to understand that greater is in me. And not just understand it, but believe it. That greater is in me than he that's in the world. And that is something that I have come not just to understand, but to believe and accept. Because it's one thing to say, it's one thing to know the scriptures, but it's another thing when you believe what it is that you're saying, when you believe what it is that you're reading, when you believe what it is that you're actually seeing. And you're seeing these things being manifested around you, and you're like, oh my God, his grace is so much bigger than my fear. His grace is so much bigger than my fear. And so I'm like, you know what? To heck with the what ifs. So what if somebody laughs at me if I believe in myself and I never succeed? At least I tried. What if, somebody says, is that really what you did? Yes, it's really what I did. Because I believe in me. And this is not just for me. This is bigger than me. This is so much grander than I am. But it starts with me. It starts with me believing that I am a motivational speaker, that I am an inspirational speaker, that I am a pastor, that I am, a woman of God, and I am a woman. And I'm just so thankful that God's grace is greater than my fear. I'm so blessed and so thankful. For the past couple of weeks, I've been doing a gratitude journal. And I was inspired to be consistent with my gratitude journal by one of my mentors, Steve Harvey. I know we haven't met yet, Steve, but we're going to meet one day and we're going to work together. And I would always have my gratitude journal, but I wasn't consistent. And I remember watching a video a couple of days ago, and he says, listen, every morning you get up, just as how you constantly pray, read your gratitude journal, be consistent with it, because everything that I've achieved, it's by giving God thanks for what I have, and expressing what it is that I want, and then seeing things from the things that I want, being done, and I add them to my gratitude journal, and just being grateful for little things. Being grateful for medium-sized things, being grateful for big things, being grateful for extremely big things, being grateful for extremely grand things has caused me to just be humble and to know that God loves me so much, to know that God cares about me, to know that He's intentional towards me, to know that every single thing that has happened in my life has been uniquely and divinely orchestrated by the Almighty God. And I am so thankful that He took the time when He decided that He was going to create man, that He had me in mind, that Janice Munroe was on His mind, that I was not an afterthought to when God created everything. Like when He created everything and said, snaps, I should have added Janice to the list. No, I was there when He was planning. When He said, come, let us make man, I was in His thoughts. And I'm so grateful to that. So I want to say to every little girl out there, and every little boy out there, and every big man out there, and every big woman out there, grandmas and aunts and uncles and cousins and in-laws, wherever you stand in the family structure of someone's life, know that you are supposed to be here, and know that whatever you have in your life, be grateful for it. Because you did not have to have it. And whomever you have in your life, be grateful for them, because they did not have to stand by you. They could have walked away. They could have said, you know what, I've had enough of you, enough of your drama, enough of your mess, enough of your stuff, enough of your ifs and knots and everything, and I'm gonna go because you're too toxic. Because we all go through a period in our lives where we become toxic. Where we become, I don't think I'm good enough, or I don't think I'm worth this, or I don't think. And it's a level of toxicity. And a lot of times we don't recognize that this is a level of toxicity. And if we don't have persons in our lives that actually help us to see and really gear in on these things, to say, hey, this is not who you are. His grace is greater than your fear. It is beautiful when you have people in your life that decide that no matter what, I'm going to stick with you. And I'm going to allow you to see that I'm not just here because I want to be here when the pictures are being taken. No, I'm also here when your tears need to be cried. I'm also here when you're vulnerable and you're at your lowest point. And those persons, let me tell you, those persons who are there when the chips are down, and I don't mean like down, I mean down. I mean really down. really down. Those persons who don't judge you, those persons who don't say, I told you so, those persons who don't say, I have a great mind, just, kicking you when you're down, No, those persons notice them because they are the ones who are roots. And a lot of times you don't have many more than probably about 3 or 4 of them, probably even 2, 3 of them. But once those roots are there, let me tell you, they keep on feeding that tree. They keep on feeding that tree. They keep on allowing that tree to grow. They keep on, and people see it and they're like, you know, it leans, you know, to the left sometimes, and it falls back sometimes, then leans to the right sometimes, and somebody's like, what the heck is going on with that tree? You know, like, I don't know what's going on with that tree. But let me tell you, even when it's leaning to the right, it falls back, it leans to the left. Let me tell you, as long as the root of that tree is still there, still alive, and still giving nutrients through its root hairs to that tree is going to survive. So I just want to say, thank God that His grace on my life is greater than my fears. Because everything that I am supposed to be, I'm going to be it. I'm going to be that journalist. I'm going to be that radio broadcaster, and I'm going to pronounce all my words perfectly. It's coming, I'm practicing, and it's going to be there. I'm going to be that television host. I'm going to have my talk shows. Everything that I envision is going to come to pass. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. And thanks to God that His grace on my life is greater than my fears. I hope this video blesses somebody. And I really and truly hope that the grace of God will continue to be greater than your fears, because it definitely is. We are the one who interpret our fears to be greater than the grace of God. But His grace, He tells us that it is sufficient to keep us. So thank you guys so much, and please do share this video, and of course continue to follow me on TikTok. It is Real Jamaican Beauty. On YouTube it is Janice Munroe. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love and for the appreciation, and I could not do this without you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. It's Charge Talks with Jan. Turning brokenness into ministries and stories into stepping stones, overcoming mountains and